How to get over big financial losses. For some people, it could be devastating. For others, it could be no sweat off their back, move on, move forward. And I think for most people, you're going to have some mental blocks, you're going to have some things to work out, you're going to have some things to let go and get over. And we want to be aware of these things so we can move forward. If not, we could get stuck in a repeating cycle, just doing the same things over and over again and causing ourselves to repeat the same mistakes again and again. And majority of this comes from just our own mindset destruction by looking in the past, regretting what we did, and then all you're doing is reminiscing of the same things you did, so the same things will occur in the future. One thing, major thing, and to add on that, reason why I'm speaking on this is because I've been in this scenario. I've taken big losses, and I know what some people could be going through, and I know it can very much stall your progress in life, and you could get stuck there. You could get stuck there for the rest of your life. But financial security has always been a big thing for me since I was about 18, 19 years old. I understood, I want to make money, I want to put money away, I want to make sure I'm good in the future. I don't want to be struggling with money. It's always been one of my main things in my life. But anyways, I made good money, and then I had a big real estate, problem basically. So I had a big loss in a real estate project, a big commercial unit, and I had big losses on the stock market during that time too, because I had so many issues going on that I started to have hiccups there because my mind wasn't right. So I went through it, and for about 2 years plus, I kept over and over again replaying the situations, um, reviewing what I'm regretful of, what I would have done different, what I could have done with all the money, where I would have been right now, and swarming these thoughts every single day, all day, creating basically a depression out of, for no reason. But this is what happens. You get stuck in these mindset loops, and that's what makes you, again, do it again and not make you move forward. And all the money you lost, you could very well make up a lot quicker and move on and forward from there, and then it doesn't matter at all. So I've been in this situation and it's horrible, so I thought I would relay some tips or info on how you could get over these big financial losses, mentally at least, and that'll help a lot of things. So the first thing is not to be a victim, and I just realized this maybe 6 months or a year ago, how I was doing this to myself. I think just because of how everything is in the world right now, I noticed, how I did this in my certain ways. Everyone plays a victim in so many different ways. And what this is just reviewing and repeating and telling your story of what went wrong in your life. You know what I mean? So I took a big loss on this thing. I would have been here. It's been so hard for me because this is what happened to me. Things are not that great because this is what's going on with me. Stop doing this to yourself, because this is destroying you. 100%. You're playing an ego because your life is all about you and your own little problems. Secondly, why are you reviewing negative stories of yourself? All you're doing is bringing negative emotion into you. You are reviewing same old information that's irrelevant now. You want to go get new information. You want to learn more, and you know what to do for the future, know what to do right now. The only time you need to review your mistakes is for that exact reason, to review your mistakes so you don't make the mistake again. To go over and over and play the pity party is just keeping you stuck in mud. You will not move on until you say, You accept what happened, you take responsibility, and you move on. That's it. And that's one of the most important ones right there. Another one to get over it is to stay in the moment. So what we're doing usually is, again, we're repeating all of our financial devastations to ourselves. Our problem, our big thing that happened, our big loss, how we could have helped our family, what we could have done, yada, yada, yada. And that's taking you, putting you in the past, and you're not in the moment. You're not looking forward. So nothing can be fixed and resolved, really. And you're putting yourself all into negative emotion again. You're thinking about horrible things, so that's how you're feeling right now. All the crazy things that happened to you, you're feeling that right now and always whenever you're thinking about it. So why would you do that to yourself? Stay in the moment. This allows you to just enjoy yourself. You're not thinking about what's going on, you're just enjoying what's going on right now. And then you're creating awareness of, life. So you know, like, you're learning new things, you're talking to people, you're hearing about new opportunities, and this is going to help you go into your next stage in life, go into your next project, go into the next path to make that money back and make way more in life. uh, Meet people and connect with, friends or family or whoever. I realized this too when I was in my whole depression stage, or whatever you call it. I turned into a hermit, stopped doing anything. And I realized how important it is to go and meet people. This will change your mood. It will give you new information and learn new things. It will give you opportunities. People give you opportunities and offer things to you. It gets your thoughts off of yourself, which is the most important thing. You want to be learning from people. You want to be expanding yourself. You want to be growing with others. Just reviewing the same old things that you know all the time, you're not doing anything in life. You're going to stand still. So I learned meeting people is probably one of the most important things. You're going to learn more, there's going to be more opportunities, and they change your mood. De-stressing yourself. One main thing I learned from this is meditation. How important this is, it's unbelievable. What this will do will clear the mind, which will train you to control your thoughts. And when you control your thoughts, you start to control your emotions, and then you choose more so what's coming in and out of your head, and then that will trigger your emotions to have good emotions, bad emotions, or whatever. So that would be very key to getting yourself off of these negative thoughts. Next thing is realizing that you learned a very important lesson. Losses suck. You want to hold on to all your money you get, but the one positive off this is a great lesson in there, because more than likely you're making some sort of mistake mentally, strategically, whatever it is. I learned it was just mental blocks, and that's mainly what it is for everyone. Our mind is being influenced by other factors, and that's making us make incorrect decisions instead of following what we should do. Get the correct information and stick by what we're going to do. So take that lesson, and also this is going to give you a new perspective, which is so key, and that's all evolving too. So take it as you're paying for this lesson. Maybe an expensive one, but it could be well worth it. Essentially, the key thing here, our emotions are driving us towards certain decisions. They may be dictating our life in some sort of way, but our end goal with everything is to be happy, to be satisfied, to feel good. And if we can initially get there before our circumstances happen to us, we can more than likely stay there, and that's basically our end goal anyways. So your life is going to be a lot better. You're not going to be going through many more of these depressions when you have ups and downs. And being in that good state will also, this is what gives you your intelligence, which gives you your, your willpower, your discipline. Being in a good, positive, optimistic, loving mode is how you're going to reach your full potential. That's how you're going to have a straight mind. You're going to be able to control yourself more. Next is looking to the future. When you can see where you're going, the possibilities that may come up, what new positions you may be in, which potential, money milestones you can reach now with something, all that negativity, those past things that happen that will just instantly drip off you, because you will just start to feel and envision that optimistic goal that you can achieve. And then what you want to do is just set your sights on that only. What do you have to do today to get to that great position you want to get to? And that future looking position is just the emotions you need, the triggering emotions to get you to move in the moment, in the day, to do everything you need to do right now, to have that energy as much as you can possibly, to go forward and push and do all the things you need to do, all the little steps to get to that big goal. That's essentially what it is. These emotions are all triggering us to do what we need. So you want to set yourself up by the right thoughts to trigger good emotions to get you to move, instead of negative emotions, which will just get you stuck and not want to do anything. The next ones are pretty simple and straightforward. One is to work hard. Working hard will keep your mind off all these negativities, and you'll feel satisfied and accomplished, and you'll be on your way to achieving what you need to achieve, because only hard work, action is going to get you to the things you want. And the last thing to get over a big financial loss is to make it back. That's the number one way to get over it. You get it right back, it won't matter. You get more back, definitely won't matter. So go get it back. Strive for what you want, strive for what you need. Set up yourself to be able to accomplish these things by having the right mindset to trigger the right emotions, so then you got the drive to go hard 24/7. Hope this video helped anyone going through it. See you guys later.